All right, what up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Jeannie, and you already know what it is. So let's just get into the energy. Virgo, the energy is crazy. All right, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just gonna hop in and start talking, and hopefully that it explains itself. Let's get it. It says PSA warnings. I feel like we have been going through a time period in our lives where we have been getting a lot of warnings from the divine via way of our manifestations not coming to fruition or not being able to hold on to our manifestation. We know that God is a giving God, is a glorious God. He's going to forever keep blessing you with things, right? But it's your job via way of your actions to be able to hold on to these blessings. And I feel like we were, put into families and created families with people who were arranged to be in our lives to give us these PSA announcements, okay? PSA warnings. So, if you have gone through anything previously from your family or the family you have created, it was all to teach you to stop doing a certain thing or stop showing up in a certain way. There was something that you needed to cease, okay, dead, not do it ever again. And you were put with people, places, and things that will teach you this lesson. And now that you have learned this lesson, you will never let these people, places, and things distract you from anything ever again. And I feel like at this moment, Virgo, you are trusting the process, and it may feel like it has been a period of time. Okay, this is my hangman card. But you're about to experience a bloom, a blossoming of abundance. The seeds that you have planted are going to come into fruition. There's going to be an overpour of heart space energy where people, places, and things around you are more loving instead of fake persona. Okay, instead of faking love, it's going to be real love. Okay, so let's get into the energy. This is going along with the song of the day, and the song of the day is 99. Okay, and in the song of the day, it talks about creating a relationship with someone with God as the foundation. And when you create anything with God as a foundation, it's a lot harder for that foundation to be broken. And I feel like that was the major lesson that you needed to learn. Okay, and I feel like because of this, there's about to be a major change coming towards you and your family. Okay. I'm also getting that there is something being created in heaven, and we're going to tap into that energy and see what that may be. All right. Another message that I got is the psychological warfare is being, look, we're back to that same energy. The psychological warfare on the chosen ones are being lifted. I feel like we all went through a level of psychological warfare on our mind, emotions, bodies, partnerships, work to teach us aspects about ourselves that allowed the enemy to hurt us, right? And now that we have learned these lessons, we are combating the enemy from hurting us. And that is the difference. Okay, we have mask off energy and rumor has it. And then burning bridge, nobody's coming to save you. Okay, there's some type of mask coming off. Okay, something was just a rumor. All right. So there's some type of mask coming off. People may have listened to some type of rumor and burn bridges around you. This is giving me the energy of like an isolation ritual where they try to get rid of all your friends and family so that you're alone and sad. But when you were alone, Virgo, you feel me? When you were alone, you realize, okay, nobody's coming to save me, so I'm going to save myself. And that's exactly the energy that the divine wanted you to be in, because it's going to backfire on the people, places, and things who were trying to isolate you. Okay, there's something here about someone trying to not help you, not pay for things, not take care of their kids, not support you in some type of way, and they were hoping that this will make you crumble. But this is exactly what God wanted them to do and wanted for you, so that you can stand in your power and be seen as a powerhouse alone. Okay? And you're about to be seen by people who will never leave you alone, who will never not support you, who will always be there for you. I feel like you're about to be put into rooms with people who are also looking for partners, also looking for investments, also looking for things to invest in. So you had to be alone to show up in these rooms with these people. You were never going to find this energy with these people who were doing this to you. But that was something that you had to learn. Whew. What's going on for Virgo, please? We have double-edged magic in the reverse. So that's one-sided magic. We have unexpected outcome, energy doppelganger, and pillar of salt. We have long con, and in the background. All right, let's get into it, Virgo. First of all, there is somebody here who was doing some type of magic that was affecting two people. Okay, now this is the energy of magic only affecting one person, and I feel like someone did not expect that outcome. They thought if they did magic, even though it was affecting magic manipulation, blah 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 blah, even though it was affecting the both of you, that you would be the one who crumbled. I feel like they did not expect for the magic to be affecting them only. All right. This is my card of someone trying to be your doppelganger by creating content that sounds like you, creating a post that uses your lingo. There was somebody here who wanted to be your energetic doppelganger. And whoever this person is being turned into a pillar of salt because they're being disobedient to their path, what they're supposed to be doing in their own lives. Let's get into it. We all have lives. We all have destinies. We all have lessons. We all have things that we're supposed to do in this lifetime. And I feel like somebody got caught up doing magic on you. Okay, somebody got caught up targeting you instead of being their own energy, being themselves. And whoever this is turning into a pillar of salt. Oh, a salty bitch. Okay, it's a salty bitch out here. But somebody's turning into a pillar of salt, trying to copy what you do, but it's not having the same outcome. There it is. You'll be shown the way. There's someone here who tries to isolate you, and you came out victorious. Now they try to do the same thing you did, and it's not working for them. They're hoping to look at what you did in your isolation ritual that helped you overcome and beat the odds, and they're trying to copy it, but they're still being disobedient to God. God didn't tell them to do what you did. God told them to do something in specific to them. Yeah, somebody here watched you get it out of the mud. Yeah, somebody watched you get it out of the mud, for real. All right. What's double-edged magic in the reverse? I gotta watch the time. I gotta go. Triumph over obstacles. I'm telling you. All right. Somebody's magic manipulation, psychological warfare to cause imbalances to God's chosen people is only affecting themselves at this time. Okay. God's chosen ones have triumphed over some type of psychological warfare, manipulation, or magic that was trying to hold them back. Okay, it was prophesied that they would triumph over all of these things, which is crazy to me. It's like these people don't even read the Bible. We have always been prophesied to overcome evil. And it's like, what in God's green earth made you think in your little dumb mind that you were going to manipulate and drag down God's chosen when it has already been written that we will triumph over all obstacles? Like, you dummy, like you didn't even pick up the book. You didn't even try to read the book. You just denounced it all. And if you would have read it, you would have realized coming against God's chosen people was a waste of time. Look at the rat. Look at it. Trying to come against God's people was a waste of time. You should have known that. What's the unexpected outcome? This is like a mouse, a rat trying to come for an eagle. Okay? Ended up dinner. Ended up a salty dinner. What's unexpected outcome? Whoa. It says get back to the basics. Okay. We could all go back to minding our own business. We could all go back to running our own things. We could all go back to living our own lives. Yeah, it's that type of energy, Virgo. Somebody really did not expect you to be able to triumph over some type of magic. Get back to the basics. They really didn't expect you to find your happiness again. That's crazy. Should have read the Bible. The Bible would have told you. What's energy complicated? We have great personals. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. They're giving me that there are salty doppelgangers. Look at the tears, salty tears, G. There are salty doppelgangers who are going through a great personal sorrow because they wanted to be you. They wanted to have what you have. So now they have to go through the basics, trials and tribulations that all God's chosen people go through to learn lessons. And they can't handle that shit. They over there crying salty tears. Being extremely stubborn though. Still trying to keep doing it though. Look, affairs with your family. Yeah. So you can find out that the people, places, and things that you have created families with or you were born into are actually traitors. Okay? That shouldn't be a surprise. But there is someone who wanted to isolate you from your partnerships, your family, your position, and then be what you are. Okay, and they could try, but then they have to go through all the trials and the tribulations that you did, and they cannot do this. They can't triumph over magic like you did. They can't bear it all alone like you did. They can't bounce back and find happiness like you did because it was never their path. This is them being disobedient to their path by trying to be what you are. What's the pillar of salt? We have great fortune. Lord have mercy. And frozen assets. So as your doppelganger, your salty doppelganger, you feel me, tries to copy what you have done to get what you did, they're going through great personal sorrow. And I feel like Virgo, the ones who are disobedient to their path will not see any abundance, but those who are obedient will see great fortune. Okay? Yeah, an exciting event. Put one more on pillar of salt. There could have been some type of frozen assets that are now being unfroze. We have new creative ideas and adventures and a fresh start. We have dealings with a man, dark complexion, or hair. We have strong emotions, either love or hate. Okay? So they're giving me the scenario in which she turned into a pillar of salt. There was a new adventure coming up. But I feel like some type of strong emotion made someone disobedient to what they were told. And that's why they turned into a pillar of salt. Let's get into it. What's double-edged magic? The Page of Wands. What's double-edged magic? The Moon in the reverse. Okay, so there's someone out here who could feel disillusioned, unsafe, scared, worried. The World card. Because something is over. Oh shit. There's some type of unsafe, disillusioned feeling that you may have been feeling, Virgo, because of some type of psychological warfare, magic manipulation that was done over you. That shit is ended. Okay, I feel like you learned your lessons. The season for that shit is over, and you have came out victorious. You triumphed over something. Let's get back to the basics. We have the Page of Swords. It's coming out in the reverse. Let me take it upright because it came out upright. With the Page of Swords, an unexpected outcome here. I feel like somebody was lied to. But anyways, there are some type of signing of documents I'm hearing, legal issues, small challenges, news. In which the odds may seem stacked against you, but Spirit is telling you to get back to the basics. Only do. There's something here about taking basic steps to overcome something. When you look at something as a whole, it may look more challenging than what it is. You may not expect to win. What's this energy? We have the Six of Swords to the Knight of Wands. Wow. Virgo, you're going to see something, okay? There's something here where the odds were against you if you didn't know how to move through something. If you didn't have the knowledge, if you didn't have the wisdom, you wouldn't be able to overcome some type of odds. But you getting back to the basics, which is coming from the Page of Swords, which is giving me like reading of the book. There's something about like reading your Bible that is very prolific. Reading something, learning something here that is going to help you overcome some type of odds. Just by doing the basics. One of the basics things is learning and applying. And the Knight of Wands talks about moving house, moving spontaneously, and ideas and energy. So at first, Virgo, you may have been put in some type of odds that were stacked against you for you to learn how to overcome it by getting back to the basics. And now that you have done this, you're about to have the energy to moving away from just doing the basics. I feel like It's going to go from simple math to algebra. Wheel of Fortune. Okay? It's going to go from simple math to algebra in this bitch. All right? So you're about to find yourself in the energy of no longer having to do basic things. Okay? Things are going to get a lot more complicated. I feel like things are turning in your favor. You're going to be dealing with larger amount of money, larger equations. Okay? Different challenges, different opportunities. What's the Wheel of Fortune here? I mean, what happened to the cups? What's the energy doppelganger? We have the Emperor. We have the King of Cups. Oh, hell no. What the hell? Some of you have had energy doppelgangers of fake divine masculines. This is like false divine masculine energy. The Emperor, the King of Cups, is divine masculine. This is energy doppelganger. Or there has been energy doppelgangers, you know, distracting divine masculine energies. And this is somebody, you know, taking charge, taking authority by learning how to be emotionally understanding, creative, being able to resolve family issues. Wow. Whoa. I'm getting a heavy message that we were all in some type of psychological warfare with energy doppelgangers of divine people. They tricked us and they led us through to a place where the odds were stacked against us. But God delivered us from this. The deliverance from these energy doppelgangers may have ended in personal sorrow, but new adventures is coming for these divine masculines, for these divine feminines. And there's going to be a lot of passion or love for something, but you cannot be disobedient and move back towards the things that you were delivered from. If you go back to that place, you will become a pillar of salt like these salty bitches. Okay, but if you choose not to, you will have great fortune. Virgo, there's like a new world, new opportunities, new life being created for you because you moved away from things that were in against your favor. But God's sending a strong message that just as quick as they can give you all this abundance, love, and happiness, they can take it away if you allow the devil to manipulate you again. So there's a strong warning about going back to where you came from. Okay, what's a pillar of salt? Were you the Nine of Swords in the reverse? The Ten of Swords. I heard late at night. Kiss me in the morning or late at night. Okay. This is some type of reoccurring negative thought in response to a problem. And then the Ten of Swords. This is like reoccurring losses and endings and betrayals and bullshit. So if you don't want to turn into a pillar of salt like these other salty people, you know, don't be disobedient. I feel like you have read something, learned something, gained some type of wisdom. This is the energy of someone who has learned something, but now you're applying it in a different way. Have you ever like read a book or read a scripture and then it just goes over your head, but then a couple of years later you read that scripture, you're like, ah, that's what you were talking about. There's some type of like aha moment. Page of Wands, where you really get the message. But there are energy doppelgangers, salty ass people who are still being disobedient to God because they have some type of hate against divine people that will be stuck, getting rocked. All right. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse until they find the energy to move away. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. The Star of the Divine. God is rocking your enemies until they decide to leave you alone. That's what I got from the Pillar of Salt. What's good fortune? That's crazy. What is good fortune? We have the Temperance coming out for divine intervention. Hallelujah. What's good fortune here? We have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Divine feminine energy. And this all goes back to the song of the day, which was talking about relationships created with God as the center. There's about to be some type of divine intervention that is going to pour in a lot of prosperity, good luck, and good fortune on divine feminine, divine masculine energy. With the Ace of Swords, you're about to gain a victory when you least expect it. This is you in a strong position. And the Ace of Swords is like the backing to your strong position. There's about to be like some type of funds that backs some type of position. So Virgo, if you found yourself in the energy of like having lack of support, lack of funding, lack of investors, lack of family help providing energy, there's about to be something good fortune that allows you to have a stronger position here. So you can go easy on yourself. So you don't have to be I heard bogged down. So you don't have to be worried about something. What's this masculine here? Strong emotion, passionate love or hate, new adventures. We have the Strength card. Something about a Leo. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands. I'm going to leave it there. All right. This is the energy of being tested. Okay. I feel like there was someone. Wow. Whoa. Virgo. We're all about to one more. Divine feminine energy, DNA, inheritance. We're all about to be linked up with real people instead of doppelgangers. Okay? I feel like we all experience trials and tribulations that came with being with people who were not equally yoked. All right? Because we were with people who weren't equally yoked, they allowed for a level of disillusion and chaos and psychological warfare to run rampant. But this taught us to get back to the basics, to read your book, to gain your energy back, and overcome odds that were against your favor. And this also allowed us to spot doppelganger energy, and who is a real divine masculine, who is a real divine feminine. And since we have learned that, because the people who are fake are getting some type of terrible karma, it's very easy to see who's real and who's not. Now, temperance can happen. Now you can be backed by some type of financial padding and support that will allow you to stand in your position. And when someone sees you in this position, Wheel of Fortune, strengthen the Wheel of Fortune, this is like giving support to others. This is like somebody seeing you in a strong position and then wanting to support you. And then we have dreams and wish fulfillment, ready to talk, in divine feminine. So like I said in the beginning, Virgo, there could have been people who didn't want to support you because they didn't want you to get the things that you were meant to be, but you were always meant to be in this scenario because you had to show up in a position alone to attract somebody who was meant for you. There was a level of healing, inspiration, and change that needed to happen before something was ready. And I feel like you're ready, and because you're ready, the divine is ready too. But there's a strong warning against turning back towards things that you have already learned were false and fake. Do not get caught up in the energy. Stand in your strong position and watch the change happen. What's the Wheel of Fortune change that is about to happen? Yeah, it's love. Told you. There is the meeting of real divine people coming together, being orchestrated at this time. Like I said, divine feminine, you were supposed to go through a bunch of divine masculine doppelgangers and get hurt over and over again until you realize what was what. And now that you have, it's time to meet the real thing, and vice versa. This is the energy that I have for you. If you resonate with anything here, please give me a like, comment down below. Subscribe to the channel, see what's coming up next to the Virgos. And y'all already know I'm very grateful and thankful for everybody watching. Peace.